Xbox or Microsoft, whichever one I should direct this question to, because I do have a really big question for you. Alright, so let's think about this. We've been paying for Xbox Live since the original Xbox to play online, and we've been paying Xbox Live all the way until pretty much Xbox One just to play online and fucking use Netflix and shit until recently. Alright, now let's skip ahead to the Xbox 360. We have ads littered across our entire dashboard for you to make more profit. Now, the ads aren't that big of a fucking deal. I can ignore them. They don't get in my way. It's not like they pop up. You know, it's not that big of a deal. I can ignore it. Alright? So you make a little bit of extra profit from that, right? Alright, Xbox One, same thing. You know, online play, ads littered across the dashboard. Right. Now, Xbox fans like to brag that you guys have better security than PSN. That's why you guys didn't get hacked on the 7th generation of Xbox 360 and PS3. But it's a different story for the 8th gen. You guys got DDoS attacked many times and taken down. So my question is, are you letting all your fans down? They brag about your service and how much it's supposedly better than PSN. They say that all that money goes to security, and I know that's bullshit. I mean, it's pretty obvious it's bullshit. Not all of that money can go to security. It can go to other stuff, like your wallets. But, you know, what? Where has that money been going? Obviously, if a couple of bored, virgin 21-year-old college kids can fucking DDoS attack you and take you down, then obviously that money is not going to security. Am I right? I think I'm right. If none of that money is going to security, my question is, where the fuck is that money going? Is it going in your fucking pocket so you can go to the strip club more? Make it rain harder on those fucking whores? So where the fuck is all this money going? I mean, you can say the same thing to Sony. They're charging us, what, $60 a year for PlayStation Plus, and they give us free games like your shitty-ass games for gold. They give us better games on PlayStation Plus. But let's think, alright? PS3, dashboard completely empty, no fucking ads, free online play. At the beginning of the generation, Sony sold the PlayStation 3 consoles for cheaper than what it was to manufacture, meaning that Sony was making a negative profit. So Sony is actually in really bad financial state, alright? So they're in a really bad financial state. They can still use that excuse against you, okay? Because only recently have they started to get a little bit better with the PS4 and PlayStation Plus, because now you need to pay just to play online. So, you mean to tell me that we've been paying for your service for almost over a decade now, and you haven't invested any of that in security, and you only recently got dedicated servers? Well, PlayStation has had dedicated servers since PS3, and they haven't been charging us a single dime to play online. And they haven't littered a single ad on our dashboard since PS3, and I think PS4. I'm not 100% sure about that, so don't quote me on this. But they don't put ads on our fucking dashboard. They don't make any extra profit, you know, so it can go to security as well, right? So they still have an excuse to use against you. Now, I do think that they shouldn't be using this excuse. They need to get their fucking act together. But Xbox, you need to get your fucking act together even more, because we've been paying for over a decade now, and none of that money has it looks like none of that money has gone to fucking security, because you're getting DDoS attacked by a bunch of fucking college kids while you're a multi-billion-dollar company. So my question to you is, what have I been paying for? Alright? I've been paying for gold on the Xbox 360. And when I say we, I'm talking about gamers, as if I did play on Xbox, because I don't play on Xbox anymore. I'm on PC. And I don't own a PS4, but I am on the PS4 side on this one. So, what have all of your fans, all of your gamers been paying for all this time. They've obviously haven't been paying for security, because you can get hacked, or DDoS attacked, I should say, much, much easier than ever thought before. So yeah, that's just something for you to think about. Because the moment that people open their eyes and realize that you obviously aren't putting that much money into fucking security like you fucking say, is, yeah, the moment they open their eyes and see that, they're gonna dump you. And also, you were bragging about the cloud, as I remember, when you were releasing your Xbox One, bragging about the cloud and how it was gonna do all the shit, how it could process the game for you, make it fucking look better. Well, guess what? PS4 has more 1080p titles than you. The Xbox is weaker than the PlayStation 4, and it can get shut down just like PSN. So obviously, paying for Xbox Live is probably the dumbest thing I could ever do right now. I'm having a superior experience on the PC, on Steam, where they don't charge you a fucking single buck to play online. Why am I getting a superior experience on something that I don't even fucking pay for? Even the Nintendo Wii U has a superior experience than you, because they haven't been shut down yet. Now, you can argue that the Wii U isn't as popular as the Xbox One or the PS4, and that's why that the Lizard Squad hasn't targeted the Wii U yet. But again, I said Steam. Steam is pretty damn popular. Steam hasn't been shut down yet, as far as I know, and according to a friend of mine, he said that it got shut down for a couple of hours, but it didn't affect me. I guess I wasn't online at that time or something. But yeah, Steam can get up in 4 hours, and you can't. And people have been paying to play online for the past decade. Something's really fishy, Microsoft. Something is really damn fishy. Now, before anybody accuses me of being a PC elitist or a Sony fanboy, I just want to make sure that I actually did not own a PS3 on the 7th gen. I have played on the PS3 many times with friends and stuff. I'm not a PC elitist either. I know there's perks with the consoles and all of that. Some people just don't want to deal with the hassle on PC. But the myth of PC being over $1,000 and really expensive is just that. It's a myth, alright? And I can make an entirely new video on that subject, so I'm not going to talk about it here. But yeah, I'm not a Sony fanboy. I'm not a PC elitist. There's upsides to the Xbox, and there's downsides to the PlayStation. There's upsides on the PC and downsides on the PC. So, you know, I mean, if I had to recommend what to get, Xbox or PS4, I would say if you want freedom, get the PS4, but if you just want to get Halo or play with your friends, go ahead and get the Xbox. I actually think right now which console you're going to get is more dependent on what most of your friends have, because most people want to play with their friends. But anyway, besides that, I hope I cleared up that I'm not a Sony fanboy or anything. So please be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and have a good one.